So that was actually the last time we had to call the exterminator. Did you hear that? Oh. Thankfully, we have here a Freedom Sender with an Enforced light. So now, we need to go check what that is. Well, we see the living room's clear. Nothing in there. Watch this. Nothing in there. We're good there. Nothing in there. Last room. This is the very last room. Oh my goodness, it's a spider! It's a spider! Oh my goodness! Hey y'all, so I want to start this video off by saying huge thank you to Enforce for sending out this light for us to review. This is their Gen 2 WML light, or their weapon mounted light, that has 400 lumens and runs for an hour and a half. So the specs on this light include a high output of 400 lumen, a peak beam intensity of 4,000 candela, with the distance up to 413 feet or 126 meters, a high runtime of an hour and a half. It comes with one 123A battery. Weight with batteries is 3.2 ounces, so it's really light. Length is 4.2 inches or 10.7 centimeters. Has a bezel diameter of 1 inch or 2.7 centimeters. When you switch it, it has a rear-facing non-slip button. The functions of this light include constant, momentary, and strobe. There is a safety lever on the back of this that you can flip up and down depending on if you're using it or not. You have an integrated clamp on the bottom when you're mounting it. Construction, you have a glass reinforced nylon, and you can either get this in black or FDE, and for some reason if you're going swimming or going to a lake, it is waterproof up to 66 feet. So now that we have the specs out of the way, let's just go ahead and open this thing up. So it includes a light, of course, and then a user manual. And who reads user manuals? You probably should, but who does? So let's go ahead and open this up. Not medium weight. I mean, it's not too light, not too heavy. Pretty sweet. So there is a switch right here. You can see that. It goes up, down. So if you put it to the side with that little white line, that means you just push it, it's gonna stay. You don't have to hold it down for it to light up. And that's my preferred method. And vice versa, if it is down or the side without the line, you do have to hold it. So hold, get off, shuts off. But my favorite is when you flip it to the side with the line, you double tap it. That's my favorite, the strobe. And talking about that safety lever, it's right here. So you can just flip it up, can't get to it, can't really use it. But if you flip it down, then it's good to go. So let's install this thing. Move this out of the way. So we have our handy dandy Freedom Sender. When putting this on, see right there, you have your little fastener. So lefty loosey, right righty. So left.
See, it's gonna open up. So we're gonna open it up all the way. And see, get it up. We're gonna open it when we get it. We'll put it on one side, open it up. It's gonna fasten on there. We're gonna screw it, tighten it. There you go. That is how you install that. Pretty simple. See, now pretty sick.
Let's go out and test it. So we're here out in the dark to test this light.
And it's snowing.
Yeah, it is snowing, so see, I don't know if you can pick that up really well, but there's a fence right there in the back. It's about 100 yards. And if you look to the left, there's trees. That's about 75 yards. Those trees, that's pretty clear in the snow. I mean, it's, if anything, that would make it harder to see the light and see your object. But, I mean, that's pretty clear. And the fence is pretty well. And just imagine if it was clear and not snowing. So, I give it what, 7 out of 10? Yeah, it could be brighter. But, I mean, this is only 400 lumens. So, pretty good. And you have that nice little spill. You have a nice little spill, and your candela is pretty strong. So, you can, that spill covers the whole trees, but I'm pointing at the middle one that's lighting up the most. So now, we're going to test its durability. Make it a little shooting star. So, but it still works, so very good. And one more for good luck. So, as you can see, I can throw it. It did get a little muddy, but if it can't survive that, I don't know what it can survive. So, pretty durable, pretty bright. That's the job. Now that we've tested it, we can conclude pretty well. I mean, it'll show up to 413 feet or 126 meters pretty good. So, I think we all know, unless you got a lot of land, most of your stuff that's gonna happen, most of your engagements, they're gonna be within 50 yards, not that far. And this will show up to 50 yards, no problem. Even in rain, mist, snow, it's gonna show, and whatever you point at, it's gonna lighten up. I mean, the thing's pretty bright for 400 lumens. I mean, I'm just thinking how awesome the 800 lumen light is. And this is just the 400, and it already impresses me so much. In my opinion though, say you have land, a little bit at least, I would prefer this within, of course, 100 yards, 50 yards, but I like it as a little home defense light, gets the job done. I think it's the perfect size, not too big, not too small, and especially if you're gonna put it on a rifle, I mean, it just fits perfectly. Especially if you put it on the top rail right here, how smooth that is, how easy that is to just push that down when you're using it. I mean, it gets the job done, and that's all you can ask for. So you could just see how much this actually lights up. It does a really good job at spreading it out. You got a really nice candela right in the middle. And you can see how durable it was by us throwing it and having it survive. Did a really good job. So price, functionality, and durability, it's done it. So pretty good in my books. So again, I want to say thank you to Enforce for sending out this light, supporting the channel. Make sure to go check them out at enforce.com. Show them some love for me. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me